We starting this thing off incorrectly because my mic was muted, but we gonna get this thing started right, okay? As I said, what it is, folks, I am your homeboy first, and this is a momentous occasion. This is history, or as I say on a lot of my reels and shorts, this is historic. Okay, this is my first YouTube live that's available to all of the public. Okay, I've done a couple that have been available to the realest ones who are the channel members. Okay, but this is the first one that I'm doing that's available to all of you real ones. So what's happening? I appreciate y'all for being here with me. Okay. Also, this is historic because this is the first episode of something brand new that I'm doing called First Free Clinic. Okay, as you can see, very first one. Okay, and this is going to be the most important work that I've ever done, ever in my whole life. Okay, that's including 10 years as a teacher. Okay, that's including what I do now as a businessman and all of my capacities. Okay, this is going to be the most important thing because it's strictly going to be focused on saving lives. Okay, because we're focusing on mental health. Okay, we're focusing on mental health. Okay, and this is something that's not focused on enough. Okay, especially by people who look like me, walk like me, talk like me. You feel me? You really don't see a cat like me, okay, with the hat and the tattoos, you know what I'm talking about, and the bravado and the jewelry. You don't see a cat like me really talk about mental health that much. Well, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that. Now, do I have my shit completely together? No. No. But that's part of the reason why this is necessary, okay? I need y'all to see somebody who's trying to work through it just like you. Somebody who ain't looking at you and just judging you or anything like that, because goddamn it, I'm trying to make it as well. You feel me? So I want y'all to know that you got somebody in your corner, okay? I want you to know that there is a community of us out here that trying to goddamn make it. You feel me? Now, every episode, we're going to start off with a prayer, and it's going to be the Serenity Prayer. Now, that's what this entire episode is going to be about today. You feel me? But every episode, we'll start it out like this. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Okay. I want to start off every episode with that for a couple of reasons. One, that shit right there has changed my life. I've known that prayer for as long as I can remember. I've known that prayer. And I've always thought that it was deep. I've always thought that it was something unique. It's short and sweet, you know what I'm talking about? But it's heavy. But just this year, I've really started using that thing. You feel me? I really started to implement that thing into my life. Okay. So it's making such a big impact on my life that I want to start each one of these sessions with that. And I'm hoping that it's going to help you as well. Okay. The second reason I want to start with that particular prayer is it does not matter if you are a Christian, a Muslim, a Buddhist, a Taoist, a Confucianist. It doesn't matter what you are. Any of the countless religions on earth. If you believe in God, you should feel that prayer. You feel me? Hell, even if you don't believe in God, serenity and courage and wisdom are things that hell you should want in your life. So I feel like everybody can agree on that. And I think it's something that can unify us. You feel me? All right. So That's what we want to start every episode with. You feel me? So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, if you don't know the prayer, I got it over there in the comment section. Okay, it's the first comment up there. You can check that out. Okay, it's a common thing, so you can Google it, save it somewhere in your phone, so you'll have it. Okay. Uh, I want to break it down though. Let's break it down together, and then we'll go to discussion later on in the chat. And I want to hear from y'all and see, what are some of the situations in which um, you've dealt with, that you were dealing with something that you couldn't change, but like you couldn't accept that you couldn't change that. Whether it was a person, might have been a person you were dating or something, you know what I'm talking about? And you feel like, damn, I love them. I want to be with them, you know what I'm talking about? But oh, they just don't do this that I like. And you were thinking you could change them, but you really couldn't, and you couldn't accept that shit. Or a situation, whatever the case is. I want you to think about that. We're gonna talk about that. Okay. I want to bring y'all into this. Okay. It ain't gonna just be me talking. I want to bring y'all into this. Also, later on, during the discussion portion, I also want to ask y'all, what's something that you want to change, but you lack the courage to change? Okay, so two things. What's something that you can't change, that is hard for you to accept that you can't change it? And two, what's something that you want to change and that you have the capability to do it, but you just ain't got the courage to do it? Okay. Think about those, and we're gonna come back to that. All right. But let's get into the breakdown of the prayer real quick. First of all, serenity. Serenity. Serenity ain't shit but peace. Okay. So when you're saying this prayer, you're asking God for peace. You're asking God to give you the peace of mind to accept basically that you ain't God and that you can't do every goddamn thing. Now, for a person like me, that's been very difficult. That's been very difficult. My wife would tell you, my wife characterizes me as a fixer. Okay. Like if I hear a problem, if you bring a problem to me instantaneously, I'm looking for an answer. I'm looking, how am I going to help solve this problem? You feel me? Some might call me a control freak for that. Okay. That I guess gotta have control of shit. But I can't control everything. And this year has been very trying for me. Past few years been very trying for me, particularly with my mother's health. Uh, if you follow me for real, you know that my mother suffers from a number of ailments, and I am her primary caregiver. But shit, my mama finna be 76 years old this year, and I'm 38 going on 39. I can't tell that grown ass woman what to do. I can't do it. I can't do it. Even though I'm the one taking it to all the doctor's visits, I'm the one that writing out all the bills, I'm the one doing all that kind of stuff. At the end of the day, that's my mama. I can't change her. And that was tough. I've been like the man in my family my entire life. My pop wasn't there. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm the only man. Like I got two older sisters. So uh I've been the father figure to my nieces and nephews and all that kind of shit. But I can't be their father. You feel me? And it took this year for me to finally accept that I can't take the place of their father. As bad as I want to and have tried to, I can't take the place of their father. See what I'm saying? And it was hard for me to accept that, y'all. It was hard for me to just say, I gotta just focus on my little family because I can control that. I can control that situation. Not saying like, no Ike and Tina Turner type of shit with me and my wife and that like that. I ain't talking about control her like that. But I'm just saying we're a partnership, we're a group. So I have some sway in that relationship. I don't have no sway in what's going on and all these other folks shit. I can't do nothing about that. And I had to accept it. My two kids, I can control that shit. Because they mine. I can make them motherfuckers do what I tell them to do. You feel me? When it comes to other folks, I can't do that. And I had to accept that. And that Serenity Prayer helped me with that. It really did. Now, that next part, courage, okay? Because you're asking God for the courage to help you change the things that you can. Now, a person like me, I'm not lacking in that part. But I can see where somebody might be lacking. So I want you to think hard now about something you want to do. There's somebody you want to reach. Hell, maybe you want to do something like this, but you too damn shy. You like, oh, I have all these thoughts that I want to share with the world, but then you scared of public speaking. Ask God for the courage to say, fuck it, go do it. Go do it. You want to change jobs. There's a job you want, but you scared to leave this one because this one gives you comfort. You know the check coming in every month. You complain about the motherfucking job all month. You get paid, so you stay there. But it's another job you really want, but you're scared to go chase that motherfucker. Ask God for the courage, because you can change that. That's within your power. You feel me? So, yes, it's called the Serenity Prayer, but you're not just praying for serenity, you're praying for peace, you're praying for courage as well. Okay. And then that last part, that's that kicker right there. That's that shit that brings it on home when you pray, when you ask God for wisdom to know the difference between the two. That's hard for me too. You know what I'm talking about? Like to try to figure out, all right, is this something I can do? Is this something I can change? Is this something that's within my power? I feel like I'm a bad motherfucker. I feel like I can handle that. I feel like I'm a persuasive person. I feel like I can get this person. Or you heard. Let's say you're a man. You heard some thing about this woman. Okay, you heard this woman that had some things go on in her past, but she bad though. She bad than a motherfucker, and you want her. You want her. Your ass needs some wisdom to see, all right now, can I truly change that woman? Can I elevate that woman? You might be able to. But you're gonna need some wisdom to tell your ass the difference now before you go out there and take that risk. Same thing over you women. Same thing over you women. You see a motherfucker, you got 2 baby mamas, but you think they were ratchet. I'm a good woman. I'm the type of woman that motherfucker need. If he get with me, we gonna be different. But ask for some wisdom. You might be able to change them. You might be able to elevate them, but you ain't gonna need some wisdom to really analyze that situation and see, okay, is this the person for me? Can I do this? Can I make this work? And if you can, have the courage to go ahead and jump out there and do it. Y'all might get married, stay married for 50 years. Who knows? But your ass gonna need some wisdom to figure out the difference. Okay? So that prayer is deep. It's short, it's sweet, but that thing is profound. So I challenge y'all to use that, use that, use that straight up. Okay. So now I'm going to throw it to y'all. I'm going to throw it to y'all. Okay. See, I got 2 real ones in here with me right now. What's happening? What's happening? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. If you're willing to share, just jumped up to 5. What's happening? I appreciate you. What's happening? If you're willing to share, you can do it in the comment section over here, or I can send you a link. You know what I'm talking about? You come on here and talk to me. You feel me? Just let me know where to send it. I get that done. All right. But what's something that you can't change that's hard for you to accept? Something that you can't change that's hard for you to accept. Talk to me. And again, you can put it in the chat, or I will send you a link and you can come on here and talk to your boy. I'll leave that question open for a couple minutes. I know tonight is first night of the NFL, which I wasn't even thinking about that shit. I told y'all, if y'all fuck with me for my show, put it on something. Yeah, I cover sports, okay, but there's stuff way more important than sports. I don't like. That's not the most important thing for me, y'all. I've told y'all that I love sports. I was an athlete. I was a coach. But this is Suicide Prevention Month. Stopping somebody from killing themselves is more important to me than the Kansas City Chiefs versus Detroit Lions right now. Real talk. And I have successfully saved some lives in my career, both as a teacher and in this entertainment business through my music. I've been able to save some people. So I'm hoping that this show is going to do that as well. Whether I got to compete against the NFL or if I have to move the day, I might have to move the day to like Tuesday or something. I'll be willing to do that in the future. But whatever the case is, we're going to do this work and we're going to change some lives. You feel me? But anybody want to share? Anybody want to share? I'm open to it. Open to it. All right. Well, if not, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You feel me? This is one show of many. We'll continue to do this definitely throughout the month of September. You feel me? To all of y'all that's watching it on the playback, make sure you share this to as many people as possible. Okay. Again, we're trying to save some lives. This is Suicide Prevention Month. Okay. I ask you this: whoever's watching this, before you harm yourself, give somebody a chance to stop you. Somebody. First of all, I hope you have somebody who loves you in your life. Mama, daddy, sister, brother, uncle, auntie, cousins, partners, somebody. I hope you got somebody who loves you. You feel me? Give them a chance to stop you. Call the suicide hotline, okay? If you ain't got no motherfucking body and you don't want to call the suicide hotline, goddamn it, DM me, message me on one of my socials. Okay, you'll see my social in the description, but I'll tell it to you right now. On Facebook, it's first letter. Make sure you put the $ in there. Come about that money. Okay. On YouTube, well, you probably won't be able to reach me there because I only see the comments of the paid members. Okay, but on Twitter is at first_realist. Again, on Twitter is at first_realist. Okay. On Instagram is at first_realist_100. Okay. And it's the same thing on Threads at first_realist_100. So again, if you don't have anybody that you feel like can stop you from pulling that trigger or taking those pills or something like that, at least hit up your homeboy first and give me a chance. Okay. I promise you I will respond. All right. If I don't respond, it's just because one of those sites doesn't send the message directly to my inbox, and it may have been sent to a pending message or whatever they be calling that shit. But when I see it, I will respond. I have done this before. I have done this before in this business. And I know at least one person who's alive right now because of me. And I appreciate them, okay, for believing in me enough to reach out to me and just giving me a chance. Just giving me a chance. Again, I ain't God. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't no pastor. I'm just a real ass man that's out here trying to get it, trying to get money for my family, and trying to change the world in a positive way. That's who I am. I don't have everything figured out, but I'm real enough to say that. And that should show you something about me right there. Okay. So if you don't take nothing from tonight's episode, at least take that. Before you harm yourself, give someone a chance to try to stop you. Okay. And also use that serenity prayer. All right. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. As always. One.